All right.
Welcome back.
We are back. This has been the most requested Brad and Rach, the kids are in bed episode yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I feel like we need to scoot in tighter.
Yeah.
We need to be tighter.
Yeah.
I want to recount.
So
Bump us behind the camera.
we do have a little bit of a peanut gallery, Lala, and Bumpa. All right.
If you're new here, I'm Rach, Brad. This is my mother, Barb. This is our Brad and Rach, the kids are in bed channel, and we have 3 children, twins that are 2 years old, and baby Eloise is 6 months old. They're all 3 in bed right now. We generally record these videos after they go to bed, and we hit on all kinds of topics, including product reviews, couples therapy, family interviews.
Stupid stuff, fun stuff.
Deeper dive into our lives. So enjoy. Today's episode is the hashtag Team Barb interview.
There are a lot of questions on Instagram. If you're not following us, we're Brad and Rach on Instagram.
Or
And
at Rachel Engelbart's. That's
Rachel
also,
has her own account as well.
That's where the questions are that are coming for both of them.
Okay.
I don't
Check
have an
in-
Instagram.
check-
I guess I do.
You
But
probably
I
do.
don't know how to do it.
I'll help you.
All right. So the first question is Barb.
Instagram. When we figure out what her Instagram is, we'll put it right here.
Gee.
This is from somebody's name who I can't pronounce. What is your bra size?
Seriously?
I will take over from there. Hey Barb.
Brad, I think you just asked that yourself.
I can't pronounce the name. What seasoned advice do you have for all young marriages with children?
Oh my
You did get to
goodness.
witness our
That's a tough-
marriage become a marriage with children.
Mhm. Yeah.
What advice do you have?
That's a
I
tough
think-
first question.
It is tough.
You really have to be
Thanks,
flexible
Ally Mac.
and just roll with it, you know, because there's going to be so many things that happen that throw
Flexible,
you
like
off.
that.
I mean, you get all ready to go somewhere and somebody throws up, or you know,
Or
somebody
A bear poops his pants
poops
in the
in
pantry.
pants. I mean,
It's
it's
gonna
always
happen.
you just have to go with it, you know.
All right, so we're gonna take it back for a minute to like early childhood. Where did you grow up? Like what kind of home were you raised in?
Mhm.
Nuclear family,
Okay.
siblings.
Well, we were born in a very small town called Brunswick, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, Betty and I were born at the doctor's office instead of a hospital. And they didn't know we were having twins. Our mom was having twins.
That's just
That's
crazy.
crazy.
It was.
And you guys were
So,
number 4 and number 5
4 and 5, right.
for the number of
Mhm.
kids.
And we were in a pretty small house in Brunswick too. Betty and I, in fact, I think we even slept on the porch when we were babies.
But it was summer, right? Well, almost summer.
Mhm.
You were born May 7th, so
Yep. And then we moved, then 4 years later, Laurie was born. And then we moved to Moberly, and then we moved to Kansas City. We weren't in Moberly very long, and then
I didn't know you moved to Moberly. Okay.
it was only like 6 months, I think, in Moberly.
Shout out to Moberly.
Woo!
And then we moved to Kansas City,
Cool.
and that's the end of the story.
So you were one of 6.
1 of 6. Mhm.
And you fell in the 6. It was like oldest brother,
Oldest brother,
oldest
sister, brother, and then like 11 years later, or not 11, 9 years later, Betty and I, yeah,
and then Laurie.
and then Laurie.
So it was 3 and then 3 with 9 years in between.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So your older siblings, when you were born, were 9 years old, 11, and
Yeah.
like
Old enough to help,
13.
they-
Yeah, they were.
they-
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure
they
your
were
mom-
a
Big
big help.
helpers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nancy especially.
That's good. Who is your favorite sibling? I think you have an easy answer for that one because you are an identical twin.
I do have an identical twin.
Laurie.
But
Show Laurie back there.
I'm
Yeah.
over here.
All right, what were your first thoughts of me?
Ooh. Oh.
That was from Cabrady 4.
I liked you immediately. Really, I
Me
could
too.
tell
You're
that
allowed
you
to be
were.
honest.
No, I know that. No, I could tell that you were very easygoing guy, and you were a good offset to the storm. You were the calm. She's the storm.
I guess that, can you describe Rachel's personality growing up?
A storm?
Rachel was a storm.
In a good,
In
if
a
you
good
love
way.
storms.
Yes.
Only if you love storms.
She
Just
was.
kidding.
Which you do.
She was the happiest little girl ever. She
Aw.
woke up in the morning smiling, ready for the day. Kind of reminds me of Lyndall.
Mm-hmm.
When Lyndall wakes up, she's smiling, ready to go. And Rachel was like that too. And she was like, if I brought home, it was hard not to buy stuff for you because you got so excited.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you would scream if you really liked something that I brought home for you. And of course, that was the direct opposite of Annie.
My older sister Annie, by
That's-
4 years.
That's a good question. So somebody asked, you know, how many daughters do you have?
Mhm.
Why don't they see them much in the vlogs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. 2 daughters, and Annie's 4 years older.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Annie, if I brought something to Annie, she'd be open it and kind of smile. And, do you like it, Annie? Mm-hmm. Where you were like over the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like Lyndall.
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
Chip off the old
Yeah.
block. Well, I mean, both personalities are good
Oh, absolutely.
in different ways.
Right.
And Annie is not on the vlog much because she lives about 2 hours south of here, so
Mhm.
not super close. But when she's here, you'll usually see her.
Well,
so
and she hates the camera.
yeah, she
yeah.
just hides.
She literally hides her face.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the main reason.
I like this one. What's your biggest pet peeve about Dennis? Is there anything you would change about him?
Oh.
And that's from Disney Mom 18.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh. How much time do we have?
Where do you keep the knives?
Let's see. Well, it's kind of difficult because he is sitting right here.
Would it be different if he wasn't? If he weren't?
I think,
Let me go back.
no, I say this, I've
should
always said
know.
this a lot in our life. I'd say the cup is half empty when he's talking about something.
Uh-huh.
And I'd say that, you know, the cup's half empty.
I might have
said
inherited
that a
from
lot.
him.
Ah.
You guys are a lot alike.
We are a lot alike. I did not realize that until
Yes.
They are.
recently.
It's. I probably just realized it about a year ago. Actually, I think it was when we lived with Dennis and Barb. Just figured out how much you and your
Yes.
father are alike.
I know.
It's
So
crazy.
we're alike.
You
Yeah,
guys are
exactly.
very much
Yeah.
alike.
Mhm.
That must be why I like Brad so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Dennis.
Too funny. Moving on from that.
What's your favorite hobby? That's from Carlson.
Well,
About the
I've
only
got
thing you'll say.
several.
I was gonna say you have a lot.
I
of
have a
hobbies.
lot of hobbies.
I feel like the main one is the one that you will for sure say no to watching the twins over.
golfing.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Really? You do it every single day,
Oh.
first thing in the morning,
My devotions.
Peloton.
right after that. I guess you're right. There are a
Oh,
lot.
Peloton.
She has
He
a lot
has
of hobbies.
quite the elaborate morning routine. It lasts about 4 hours.
Barb is the busiest unemployed person you'll ever meet.
I am.
There is no
I-
downtime, but
There is no downtime.
no.
I think my favorite hobby, though, I don't know. See, I like golfing.
hmm
I like fishing.
The Peloton.
I love the Peloton.
That's what I would say.
too.
Quilting.
Biking.
Quilting. Yeah, all these take a lot of time.
They do. They all take a lot of time. All right. What's the best twin switch prank you've ever played?
Oh, okay. I think the most fun one that we did was we were going to the movies.
With boys.
Notice I didn't say the show.
Oh, yes, you do say the show. Oh, you're so progressive.
Yes, Betty and I had glasses that we wore part of the time, mainly when we wanted to see something.
When you went to the show.
Yeah, when we went to the show. And so I went up to the guy. I said, I forgot my glasses. I need to go get them.
After we went in.
After we'd gone in, yeah. And then I shuffled into the mix and didn't really leave. And then Betty came in with her glasses and said, I've got my glasses. And he's like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so it was, I thought it was on a boy.
I did too.
I thought you were
I
on
did
a
too.
date. I thought you were
Well, we did that one time, but I
Not with
can't.
me.
Not
So
with
this
him.
was just so,
About
this was just so you didn't have to buy a movie ticket.
Yeah. So that
Right.
one of them could get in for free.
Oh.
I think I took Betty's math test one time too.
That's the kind of dirt we're looking for.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Here we go.
Art class for you.
So this is from Amy. Will you please do a crafting segment?
Mm.
I have no idea how to quilt. I'm still so in love and appreciative of the quilt that you sent me.
Oh.
Would love to learn how to do that.
People really did gush over like when we showed them your quilt room.
I know.
That's a good idea.
I know. So I think a fun quilting segment, especially while everybody's in quarantine, with things you may have around the house would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can do that.
So be thinking about that
Sure.
if you're open to that.
From band 6, if you had unlimited funds, what's at the top of your list to do? If
Oh.
money wasn't an object.
I want to go to the Winter Olympics.
Oh.
Oh. You've been before, right?
No.
I thought you went in Utah.
Mm-mm. We went where they had them in Park City. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't go to the Olympics.
No.
Okay.
Well, we went to Whistler too.
Yeah, that's true.
We
We've been
saw
to
the
two,
Olympic rings and all that
Yeah.
that they had.
an Olympic, the village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really cool. But
Yeah.
you've not been to the Winter
No.
Olympics. Oh, shoot.
I would love to do that.
That would be awesome.
From Sadie, what's your favorite qualities of Dennis? Since we put him down. What's your favorite quality of Dennis?
He's a very hard worker.
That's true. I think you said the same thing, Brad.
Mhm.
A lot of people are saying how beautiful you two are as a couple and that you're a Hollywood couple and you're gorgeous and a sexy couple. All of those variations. What do you like most about Brad? We also had one that was, what are your pet peeves about Brad?
Oh, yeah,
Let's go
that's
with
a good
that.
one.
Let's start. What are your pet peeves about Brad?
I don't know that I have any necessarily.
What's your pet peeves about Rachel?
I don't know that I have any necessarily.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I just love you guys too much.
Is it better to be? I've learned in these like little interviews that I have a friction personality. Like I feel like I can cause a lot of friction.
I can concur to that.
So I don't know if that's good or bad. Anyway, moving
Here's my
on.
pizza.
Have you ever been to Quilt Week in Paducah?
I have not been to the Paducah show. I went to the Houston show,
Oh.
but I would love to go to the Paducah one.
What did you think I would be when I grew up?
I thought you'd probably be in the medical field.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just in the medical field? Just a doctor?
Yeah.
Like a general physician?
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much established that when I was
Yeah.
3. So
Yep. You
I
were
guess
pretty
whatever
determined
Lyndall,
on.
Lyndall said she wanted to be right now, I would be like, yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she hasn't
She
really
will.
said anything yet.
Mm-mm.
Barb. Bear wants to drive a garbage truck.
He does.
Yes. That's what
He
he likes.
said that?
Yes.
I bet he does.
I listed off like, I don't know, 5 different passions, and he wanted to drive a garbage truck.
I could see that. I could see that. He would enjoy that.
Okay, so from Amanda, besides the twins being born, what was your favorite part about living in South Carolina?
Oh.
It was just really fun.
In case you're new to our channel, Barb moved in with us when we lived in South Carolina for, it was what, 4.5 months?
Yeah, she moved in a few weeks before the twins were born, up until we moved back to Missouri when they were
It was
5
like
months old.
6
so.
months, Brad.
Yeah.
Total?
Yeah.
Time flew.
Yeah, I guess you
we were
were-
having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. The neighborhood
It's
was beautiful.
better that
It was
you-
fun taking those walks and
Better that you said that than we were like, she lived with us for like a year and a half. And you're like, it was like 4 months. Yeah, no, it was gorgeous.
and I loved fishing in your little pond.
Oh, yep.
This alligator.
She just really loves alligators.
The alligator
I
that lived in
did.
the pond. We had so many questions. We're gonna have to stop it right here.
Wow, look at that time.
Yep. We have so many more questions though to get to tomorrow night. So please come back, hit the subscribe button.
That's my bedtime.
the bell notification so you'll get a notification when the video is gonna come live tomorrow night.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Iris.